866-95 Patriot. Let's see. Who do we have here? Carlos, California. You're on the Wilkow majority. Hello.
Yeah, hey, conservatives and Republicans, they don't have any spine to carry through their solutions to any of their problems. So the Democrats, they're actually correct. You don't offer up any solutions because you don't have...
Because, Carlos, many of the things that are called solutions by Democrats are nowhere to be found in the Constitution.
You want to wean people off of a system? Have you weaned your baby off the tit yet? Have you? They will complain. It'll be even more taxing than you believe. And you want to wean them off slowly, like they're a bunch of helpless little babies that just don't know.
No, the fact that they're on the program allows the government to treat them like helpless little babies.
You need to cut them off. You need to
I never said cut them off. I didn't say cut anybody off. The idea that the government created a program out of the bounds of its authority to create a program is unfortunately created a generation of people who are unable to compete in the private sector on their own without the helping hand of government. And you know who pays for the helping hand of government? The taxpayer.
Because you yourself benefit from this problem.
I don't benefit from this. I don't benefit from this. How do taxpayers having less money for their own purposes in life benefit from the government taxing it away from them to give it to somebody else for their purposes?
The problem persists because you want to keep your paycheck. You don't care about solutions. You don't have the nerve when someone calls up and offers
Carlos, you are babbling, and I have no idea what it is you're saying. I'm not the one creating these programs, nor am I profiting from these programs. As far as wanting to keep my paycheck, I earn my paycheck every day by hosting this radio program. What are you talking about?
You don't care. You just want your paycheck. You want to keep the problem.
What do you, Carlos, stop babbling and tell me, what do you mean by my paycheck? I work for, he hung up. He hung up. He got his little whining and crying in about how I only want my paycheck. I have no idea what that means, being that I am offered this pay by Sirius XM Satellite Radio Corporation to host this radio program from noon to 3 East, 9 to noon West on Sirius XM Patriot. What do you mean I'm only concerned about my paycheck? Let me ask you this, Carlos, since you didn't have the intestinal fortitude to stay on the line. How much concern does the zero liability program recipient have for those who are paying? Do you ever find somebody on a program who says, I feel really bad that there are people out there busting their behinds to work for a living so they can pay into the system and I get free stuff out of it? You show me once in this world where somebody who's on a program actually sympathizes with the people who have to work for a living to provide them with what they have, and then you can call up and scream your head off at me. Until then, we are right, they are wrong. That is the end of the story. The arguments cannot be broken. Want some? Come get some. Sirius XM Patriot.